Hey guys, good morning. It is Friday morning. It's pretty quiet. We've got a departure of Marine One in a couple of hours. We're driving up Black Lives Matter Plaza right now. It's all cobblestone, which is why the car is making all that weird noise. Listen, last night at about 5 o'clock in a neighborhood known as Columbia Heights, which has a large Hispanic population, we had reports that ICE started migrant raids. They started raiding some places to capture some migrants. Let's go up there. I mean, maybe they're still around. I don't know. They're still in the neighborhood. So we're going to head up to Columbia Heights first, then we'll come back to the White House and we'll catch Marine One. And in between that, we'll get something to eat. Columbia Heights was a pretty depressed area of the city. Then they opened a subway station there, hoping that that would lead to massive redevelopment and new funds. And it's still kind of in the middle, yeah. There's been some gentrification that's gone on, some new buildings, but there are still some urban ills that plague this area. It has a large Hispanic population up in this area, so I could see why ICE might be in here. Though there are larger areas in the suburbs with far more migrants than there are here in the city itself, so I think that's probably why we haven't seen ICE all that active in the city itself, simply because there's just more people out in the suburbs that are their potential targets. But let's go look around, yeah? So we're right up here at 14th and Irving. There are a lot of street vendors on the street selling all sorts of various goods, some of which were probably, I don't know, maybe not obtained legally. Lots of Valentine's flowers out here. Let's check out the area, see what we can see. Okay guys, we are on foot now in Columbia Heights. Let's make our way down to the little commercial district here, see if there's anything interesting going on. Truth be told, I've been driving around for a bit and I haven't seen anything. So there's a lot of ethnic restaurants down here. There's a Vietnamese place, there's a Chicken El Polo, Sabroso, some other Spanish language restaurants. But I bet we can find something decent to eat here if we were tried. Though I kind of want a burger for some reason. FORTNITE, oh, I've tried that. There's another one of those up in Uptown I've been to. That's a cafe. New York fashion. Yep. Dominican place. Smoke shop. That's a pot store. Salvadoran food. Most of the Hispanics in the DC area are El Salvadoran. A lot of Hondurans. They came here in the 80s, actually. Bombay street food. Now this building on the right was part of the redevelopment. There's like a Target in here and a Best Buy and a bunch of other big box stores. They tried to bring box stores down here. They're making do. They're still around, though. They have a lot of like security guards at the door. That's kind of common at all Best Buys, I think. Over there, that's the Tivoli Theater. Used to be a nice big movie theater. Oh, it's got a Dave's Hot Chicken. My kid likes that place. I'm not into hot chicken today, though. Alright, let's go see some of these street vendors. A lot of Valentine's Day stuff. Yeah, it is Valentine's Day. As I was reminded by this morning, not remembering the first thing when I woke up. Ooh, hot dogs. You know, a half smoke would be good. We're pretty close to Ben's Chili Bowl, too. This is the soccer kit shop. Though I suspect many of these are like the soccer jerseys I used to buy my kids in China. Cheap and fake. Guys selling Bluetooth speakers and rings. Where are all these Valentine's things the rest of the year? I mean, is there like a warehouse? They just break them out, put them on the streets today. Let's It's like everyone is selling Valentine's stuff. Oh, these are only $10 a bunch. I was at the grocery store yesterday, and like roses were $60 a dozen or something.
Not natural.
Usually they have food here. I don't know. It's all been replaced by Valentine's stuff.
What? A taco. A taco.
Oh, there's a Krispy Kreme.
Oh man.
There's some food. So across the street there's the CVS I showed you last year, the one that was constantly robbed to the point there was nothing there. That guy didn't like his food. Just chucked it across the street. And here is our subway right here. That's kind of a dumb, boring street. Let's go find some food, yeah? I'm hungry. So you see all those little scooters over there. Those are the delivery drivers. They're at war with the police, basically. Most of them don't obey the stoplights or anything like that. The cops are constantly chasing them, pulling them over, arresting a lot of them because they have unlicensed scooters and stuff like that. There's a rule: if your scooter is below 50cc in engine size, you don't need a license. So they go out and get these big scooters and then claim that they're 50cc's. And the cops have to run the VIN numbers and check everything to make sure it is or is not over the limit. Usually it's over the limit, and then they take them in a big truck. They gather them up and impound them all. Ooh, it's pretty cold today. Like 1,000 pigeons up on that building over there, and somebody just threw a bunch of food down here. Pigeons are starting to swarm. The Throne, a free public bathroom. Hey, yesterday we went to Faux 75. Here's a place called Faux 72. What do you think? Should we try it? Let's go check it out, yeah? Yeah, it'll work. Nice store. Hey, how's it going?
Oh yeah. 2 days in a row. I can handle that. Got a bit of spice in it.
Not bad. When your entire insides are like hot, you can handle this cold weather. Chicken soup is really good for that. All right, let's head back out. We're gonna go downtown, checking on these pigeons again. This kid is like terrorizing the pigeons, but they don't seem to be bothered by him too much. Let's make our way down to the White House area, see what's going on in the other part of DC. All right, well, not a whole lot of anything going on in this neighborhood. Just a normal cold day. It's 37 or something. We're gonna head back downtown. We'll keep our ears open. If we hear of any raids, we'll come back up to this area if there are any. But yesterday I think was a one-off thing. All right, let's get back downtown. All right, we're heading down 16th Street. This road actually goes directly into the White House. You can see the Washington Monument off to the left. The Jefferson is way straight down there. And the White House is actually, you got a view of it from this road. Kind of blocked still because of the construction. Anyway, let's make our way down there and find a place to park. Okay, we're in. That's the pool. They're going in to see the executive orders getting signed. I'm going in to get some candy.
White House. I think a lot of you know I was here at the first term with the president's domestic policy agenda. What an honor and great blessing. I was sworn in, Harrison, less than 24 hours ago, but we are already hard at work. I'll leave here and head to Kentucky, canceling a significant number of contracts. And as far as the layoffs go, I don't have the exact number, but yes, those will be forthcoming.
Madam Secretary.
And a number of agencies. I know you talked about going to the farm show as one of your first orders of business, but are you laying off staff, and if so, how many and for what reason? Thank you for that question. Clearly, it's a new day. President Trump was elected, won every swing state, won the popular vote by a significant number of votes. There is a mandate, and we as his cabinet, those of us who've been confirmed, most of us now, the few that are left, our job is to implement that mandate. I think
We have someone in there. We can't quite figure out who. Debating if it's Elon Musk or Trump or who's in there with him. You can set up like here. You know what I do? You see me come home, you see me go back to work, you see me. Where'd you go? There. Yeah, that's good. Just scoot up a little bit more, probably. He's on the left side, so you're all right. Oh well, we lost the microphone, flew away somewhere. We think somebody grabbed it. Hopefully they'll leave it somewhere in the room. I think it was the one that didn't have my name on it either.
Yeah, very nice to meet you.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, guys, we are done here at the White House. Marine One is on its way to Air Force One. Air Force One on its way to Florida. I think he's going to the Daytona Speedway this weekend. And then he's got President's Day, which is Monday. He's not due back here till like Wednesday. Last we checked. Over there, they have completely dismantled the press viewing stand that was over there. It's gone as of today. And we still got a little bit of the presidential viewing stand to be torn down. Maybe by next week. I don't know. The press stand was made of rickety wood. The president's stand is a big thing. What do we got? Oh, Uyghurs are protesting. Let's go see who's protesting. Okay. These are the the Uyghur people protesting Turkmenistan or something like that. They're here all the time. All right, let's get out of here, go home. Well, maybe we'll get some pizza. So, funny story about the helicopter launch. I dropped my microphone into the scrum of people. It was a zoo. And someone said, hey, you dropped it. I lost track of where it went. Somebody was holding it when the helicopter took off, because I could see in the audio monitor that I was still hearing the helicopter. But then when the press left the area, the microphone disconnected. So I figured somebody must have it. So I ended up walking around with the camera on throughout the press gallery and monitoring the signal. And when the signal got really, really strong, I was like, the microphone is somewhere in this area. And sure enough, I found a woman who was holding it, and she was asking people, is this your microphone? Is this your microphone? And so I got it back. Press is actually, they cooperate a lot on things like this. It was actually quite nice of them. Anyway, let's head out. Hey guys, as you can probably realize, that video was from yesterday. I got busy last night with Valentine's Day and all that stuff, so couldn't edit it up. Anyway, that's what was going on Friday in Washington. Trump is now down in Florida. He's got nothing on the schedule, but he just looked at a Boeing airplane. They're kind of complaining that the new Air Force One is not ready yet. So they were looking at a Boeing plane just to sort of highlight that. And then he's going to the Daytona 500, I think, this weekend or whatever day that is, or something at the Daytona Speedway. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks a lot for watching. I will see you guys soon.